Hey everyone, it's Dr. Sunitha Punjabi, ABD, your brain coach. Today is Girls' Day. It's National Girls' Day, and it's a day for us to honor women and young girls. So today's subject is about building confidence. Why? The media has a huge effect on women and girls, more so than it might have on men. Research shows that as women, we are more sensitive, and there's lots of different reasons for that. It is a cultural issue as well, but women tend to be more sensitive to the messages that are communicated in social media and media in general. The role models that women are provided by popular media, popular TV shows, popular internet shows are kind of unrealistic. And they set it up, it's a setup for disappointment for a lot of women and girls. So self confidence is often an issue for women and for girls. So let's talk about what we have to do to be more self confident. The first thing, recognize that you may have a belief that is not helping you. In other words, recognize that you may have a limiting belief. There's a way to recognize that you have a limiting belief, and usually it's because you feel inadequate, or you feel like you can't do it, or you feel like you're not good enough. So there's usually a feeling that tells you that there is a limiting belief at play. The second thing to do, rehearse the opposite of your limiting belief. When you can isolate the limiting belief, practice what it would look like, what your life would look like if you didn't have that belief, or the reverse of that belief was true. For example, if your belief is that I'm not smart enough or I'm not pretty enough, which is kind of common, it's very simple, but and not all limiting beliefs are that simple, but I'll use a simple one to start. If you think you're not pretty enough, or you're not, very common for me, unfortunately, is I'm not skinny enough. Yes, the brain coach has limiting beliefs too. So limiting beliefs can be that simple. I'm just not enough. The opposite of that is I am enough. I'm smart enough. I'm thin enough. I'm pretty enough. Whatever that is for you. Practice and imagine what it would be like, first of all, if you could not think the thought, I'm not enough. Just play a game. What would you do? How would you act? Who would you be? How would you feel if you couldn't think the thought, I'm not enough? The next thing, what about the opposite? I am enough. What would that life look like? Doing this second part of the exercise is actually neuroplasticity. We're beginning to rewire your brain and create a new highway in your brain, a new synaptic pathway. It's really exciting. And that's step number two. Step number three, when you've isolated your limiting belief, you've practiced rehearsing it, the new belief, create affirmations or statements that support your new belief. Find ways to support them. Publish them. Put them up on a mirror in your room. Put up evidence that you can see on a regular basis, or that you can say on a regular basis, that support the new belief that you want to have. One of the things that I do is I have affirmation statements that relate specifically to my limiting beliefs on my phone. So when I'm driving anywhere, I can go right to it and it plays. And it's my voice, and I'm saying the affirmation. One of the limiting beliefs that I have is that there's just not enough time. I missed it. I missed the chance to do something that maybe God wanted me to do, or that I just forgot. Like I didn't give it the attention. In other words, I messed up. So one of the affirmations that I have on my phone is that I am exactly where I need to be when I need to be there. Now, God is a very important element in my life. Faith is very important, and I've done some research to prove why faith is important. But that's for another conversation. In my life, though, I need to know that there is a God that loves me, and there is a higher being that has me at the right place at the right time. So one of my affirmations is just that. I'm always at the right place at the right time, and that helps me. Step number 4, know your values. Know what you stand for, what really matters to you. And if you're not sure how to do that, we will make some exercises available. Connect with us through this video. Join us on Facebook, join our Facebook group, and we'll give you some simple exercises to know your values. When you're anchored in your values, it's like a ship on the water, if you can imagine it. If you're anchored like a ship is anchored, and this heavy weight is in the sand under the boat, now the boat may sway a little, but it'll never get totally off track because it's anchored. You can be anchored in your values and what really matters to you. How to know your values is another question. And again, if you need to know how to isolate your values and know what matters to you, which is very important, by the way, there's exercises that you can do to find out what you value. And we can do a whole video just on that. Last thing, step number 5, find mentors. Find other women that have the life you want, the relationships that you want, the faith life that you want. It doesn't have to be one woman, but find other women that you can identify with and spend time with them. You can even just ask them, do you mind if I make you one of my mentors? Would you mentor me? If it's the right person or woman, you're going to find that they're not going to say no. In fact, they'll probably be flattered, and let them know what it is that you would like them to mentor you on. So, those are 5 simple steps that you can do to build your self confidence. Let me review them. Isolate your limiting beliefs. Know if there's a limiting belief that's holding you back. Number 2, rehearse the opposite of your limiting belief. And it's not just the affirmative, it really is the opposite of it. Step number 3, create an affirmation or find affirmations that support your new belief. Post them, say them, put them on your phone, hear them. The way I've recorded them on my phone is I put them in my voice and then I leave a space so during the recording I can actually repeat the affirmation while I'm listening to the recording. So then I hear my own voice saying it again. Fourth, fourth step, know your values. Find out what really matters to you. There's simple exercises like a value ladder that you can just Google, or we will have it available. Be a part of what we're doing. Join our group, and you'll have these exercises available for you. Fifth thing, find mentors. Find a village. Who is your tribe? Who are the people that you want to emulate? And when you hang around those people, it elevates you. So, those are 5 simple things that you can do to raise your confidence level. Guys, this is Women's Day, Girls' Day today, National Day. Let's honor our girls and women, and let's build self-confidence for yourself and for other girls and women. Talk to you soon. This is your brain coach signing out.